Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say lords and ladies? Yeah, welcome, lords and ladies to Totalwar Warhammer. Today we're going to be watching the first battle replay that I've made for Totalwar Warhammer, so get excited, I guess. Or something, I don't know. So anyways, the battle replay here is this one. I need to delete all these ones. So it would be myself playing as the Dwarves, the Doctor playing as the Vampire Counts, Jules playing as Warrior of Chaos, and the Disturbed Goat playing as the Warriors of Chaos. So an unholy alliance of the Dwarves and the Vampire Counts versus the Warriors of Chaos. But you know what? We were willing to unite to hold back the greater foe. So let's watch this replay, and I'll show you some cool stuff that's going on. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do as far as battle replays from now on into the future. In the past I've done just Thursdays as Total War Day, then I did Total War Tuesday and Thursday, then I did 2 videos a day on, like 2 battle replays on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do anymore, but we'll talk about that later. So here we go. Here is my lovely battle group. So right here we have the Thunders. Since I'm the Dwarves, these are my riflemen here. Dwarves aren't my favorite faction, but I have to admit they are pretty damn good. Maybe they're not, like, maybe they are easy to counter, but for my playstyle they worked pretty well. So they have Thunders here, sorry. I do believe I have 1, 2, 3 Thunders, yes. And I apologize, my the tools I usually use to draw stuff on the map with, I haven't enabled them yet. You have to like go into the files and enable that, so unfortunately I don't have those to kind of show you what's going on. But then I have some Iron Drakes here. You can see they're pretty damn awesome as well. Then I have Dwarf Warriors. The Iron Drakes here, these are like torpedoes or grenade, like rocket launcher things. They're very very different. Then I have Dwarf Warriors. These are kind of almost the cheapest thing I can buy. I can buy Miners, which are even cheaper, but these are kind of the very very base unit, military unit for the Dwarves. And I'll zoom out here and I'll just show you. I'm going to try not to zoom in too much during this battle. Somebody was complaining about that in one of my previous videos, but I mean there's a lot of cool stuff that I got to show you, so there will be some. Anyways, so I have 3 Dwarf Warriors, and then I have 1, 2, 3 Longbeards. These Longbeards are here. You can see that they are very much indeed having the long beard. They're a little bit, they're better than the Dwarf Warriors. They're kind of the next unit up from the Dwarf Warriors. They're pretty damn awesome. Then for my third line here, I have some Longbeard with great weapons. So both the Warriors and the Longbeards can use either axe and shield or two-handed axes. Two-handed axes obviously giving them more damage and armor penetration, and one-handed giving them the shield bonus, so they have more melee defense and missile block chance. But yeah, these guys have some really damn long beards. Then I have some hammers here. These are even more elite. Two-handed hammers, really cool looking guys here. Love the hammer models. I love the armor models as well in this. They did a really damn good job with all that shit. Then we have here, this is the top tier, this is the top infantry group that the Dwarves can bring. They're called Iron Breakers. Their beards even have armor, so that's how heavily armored they are, and I'm pretty damn sure they have grenades. I couldn't quite tell, but when I was playing, I saw somebody start throwing something, and I'm pretty damn sure it was these Iron Drakes, and I didn't realize that, but I'm pretty positive these guys throw grenades first. Then here I have the Slayers. They don't look like much, and in fact I think they look goofy as hell, and that's why I'm not a main dwarf player. That's why I like the Vampire Counts, but they look goofy as hell. But let me tell you, these guys fuck up big shit. So monstrous units, this is what you throw at them. So I have them in the back here waiting for monstrous units. I just took a generic dwarf lord. I didn't take either the named legendary lords. Then I do have some artillery here. I have 2 cannon units, which brings me to 6 cannons total. They're pointed there. Then I have some organ guns here. Sorry, the zombies are in the way, but I have some organ guns here, which are really good for kind of continuous fire at closer ranges. Some of these guys look pretty cool too. Look at like his helmet. Then my ally here, we're not going to go through all of his units, but you can see that he's got some zombies there, and he is the Vampire Counts again, so he's got some zombies here to try and help shock or hold some people down for my organ guns. And I probably should have put the organ guns somewhere else. I keep forgetting that this is Warhammer. It plays a little bit different. Oh, I forgot. I also have gyrocopters with brimstones guns. Yeah, so I have these guys here. Yeah, so they're gonna go out now. I'm actually just moving my whole army up while my cannons focus fire their artillery. So they are chaos, so their one artillery unit they can bring are these hell cannons, which have pretty big area of effect, but they're not the best. They're better than my cannons, but I have 6 of them, and I just have to concentrate on these hell cannons and knock them out. But you can see, there they go. Fucking look at this. This is Total War, guys. This is Total War. And boom, he's aiming for my cannons as well, but he's missing. So the vampire count, he did something interesting. Maybe this is the meta. This is my first online game period, but something I've noticed is that my vampire count ally, as well as the enemy here, they all brought a bunch of heroes. See, his lord here is Heinrich Kemmler? Yeah, Heinrich Kemmler, something like that. But he also brought a Wraith here, which is a hero unit. He actually brought 2 Wraiths. No, those are Banshees, excuse me. Yeah, 2 Banshees. And I thought he brought another one, but I've only ever... I don't know, because they take up an entire slot of your army, so I wouldn't be able to bring something else. I'm quite fine just bringing the 1, maybe 2 of these single group units, but my ally, as well as my enemies, did the same thing. But you can see here he's got a bunch of these fell bats. He has some black knights here, ready to go. They're not the best cav in the game, but they're not too bad either. Zombies here. They have some Vargeist here. You can take a look at what they are. They're gigantic bat guys that are actually really good against infantry. Then he has a whole bunch of great guards with great weapons, and then, yeah, a bunch of great guards with great weapons. I'll show you them as well. They look pretty awesome. Probably one of my favorite units for the vampire counts. Well, they're my favorite infantry unit. So here we go. The battle is starting. He's got men all over the place. I'm holding the front and the middle while he kind of hits the flanks. But the Chaos here have thrown some Marauder Horsemen, which are spear-throwing horsemen, at me, but my Thunders are having none of that. I mean, they're heavily armored dwarves with guns, and these are basically barbarians with throwing spears. Here is where shit gets bad, though. He had his hero here. What's his name? The Kogoth or whatever, Kolok Suneater or something, come in and take out my organ gun. And I had nothing there to stop him, but I am going to start moving up my Slayers. My Slayers are moving up. Sorry, I really want the drawing tools, but I just don't have them yet. We have Chaos Warriors now going up against my front line. So if you remember, my front line is Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards. So they are the first line of defense, and then I'm just going ahead and throwing in my second group as well. So my Hammers and my Great Weapon men are going in as well now. And yeah, here's the Iron Breakers. They started throwing grenades here. But the vampires are sending in their Vargeist in the rear here of these warriors. God damn it, this game is fucking awesome. There's some dragon ogres here getting ready to charge me. Oh, it looks like I may have run across a glitch or a bug. Their weapons kind of disappear depending on the angle you're at. But this is a replay too, so the replays might be having problems. You can see here magic is going off. There's a corrupted chaos giant coming in. I don't even know how to commentate over all this. This is chaotic. The 2 chaos factions are making this very interesting. But you can see their chaos warriors are coming in now. As I said, these are basically demonic Vikings. Zombies chasing after them. Corrupted trolls that belong to the chaos. And I am just struggling here. I've got my really heavy... My dwarves can do pretty good against their warriors. It's the beast that I don't have enough stuff to cancel out. In fact, you can see that I basically won this battle over here, just kind of a slight engagement. So now I'm trying to... now I have to take out this chaos giant. He's really fucking my shit up. Oh my god. Talk about morning breath. These guys, these dragon ogres, really fucking my shit up. I definitely should have brought more slayers or other things to take these guys out with. But I have Longbeards now kind of coming in here to try and tie up these dragon ogres. He's got a huge pile of these chaos warriors. Chaos warriors with some of them with great weapons back here, you can see. And they are going head to head with dwarf warriors and whatnot. There's some magic going off over here. I want to show you the Iron Drakes, but this is so chaotic. Yeah, these guys are back here. Fuck, they have they're really cool to see fight, though. I really want to show you them. My Iron Breakers are trying to find the best spot to be in. It got really chaotic, so I'm just trying to decide where they need to be. We have these demon chaos warhounds going up against thunders right now, and the thunders are actually really good in melee as well. They're basically dwarf warriors with a gun. I've lost sight of my hero. Okay, there's my king right there. He's fighting side by side with the zombies. Oh, the giant is down. Good. I think I concentrated fire with some of my thunders and got it. And there you see the iron breakers letting off again. Another giant coming in though, unfortunately. My gyrocaptors, I believe, are shooting at it, but I'm not sure. I had focused fire on this this dragon Shaggoth, but I think that it must have come back somehow. I don't even know where my slayers have gone. I don't even know where most of my army is at this point, like individual units and stuff. Longbeards over here are gonna die, but they're just holding them off. My hammers, probably my best unit, is right here. Oh, there we go. We killed him. The Sun Eater is dead. I want to know where my Slayers are at, though. But the Chaos really, really piled up here, and I don't think he should have. He should have used some of his units to try and get around me a little bit better. But as you can see, the combination of trolls and whatnot, he's doing pretty all right, honestly. I think these guys might be out of ammo, or they just take a while to reload. I'm not sure. Oh, there he goes. He's firing. Not out of ammo then. Oh, there's the Slayers. I was throwing them at everything that was big, though, so they're pretty much dead now. I mean, they're good against big things, but they're not like, you know, one unit of them isn't going to take out a giant by itself, I don't think. And they had to fight a lot of giants, a lot of dragon ogres, and a lot of these armored trolls. But here these guys go. Boom! Yeah, they just fire these kind of like grenade rockets, and boom, you can see them exploding up here. Really cool. Over here, we have Varkais going up against these guys. Here are the Chaos Lords coming in. You can see he's got a Sorcerer of Fire, Jewels. So this is, it actually names the main one after you. Then he has Sorcerer of Fire. So they're all moving in. I think bringing that many sorcerers is a waste, though, because you don't get that much magic. They all share the same magic kind of mana. Chaos Knights going up against the zombies. Good to tie down the Knights with something cheap like that. And it gives me time to put my Thunders in position here and fire. And sorry, I just want to take this chance to say that I'm sorry. I know that I'm doing exactly what you told me not to do with zooming in and out a whole bunch, but there's just so much chaos going on and such cool units that I think people are going to want to see some of the stuff close up. This is the main fight going on right now. There's Grave Guards and Chaos Warriors along with what remains of my Dwarves. Most of my Dwarves are down now, though. I only have small groups of them left. I have some Thunders here shooting at them. Thunders here as well. I'm trying to help my ally here by focusing fire in on this kind of clump, as well as I'm kind of throwing some Dwarf Warriors at it to try and tie it down a little bit longer. These guys aren't doing anything right now, so I guess I forgot they were even up here. I have some Longbeard great weapons coming back. Vargulf coming back into the fight. You can see these guys are routing these Chaos Warriors. They've had enough of this. However, the Dragon Ogres have not, so they are about to meet with my warriors. Oh, and you can see my helicopters have run out of ammo, and so this is what happens when they do. They can actually come down to the the normal level, which means they're going to start taking damage. Before they only took damage from ranged things. Now that they're trying to like chop things up and ram things, they're going to take some more damage. But we've won this little fight now. This little clump of warriors are gone. So now what remains of my army is now heading over here. This is 3 Chaos Generals. Yeah, 3 Chaos Lords here. Or heroes or whatever. So I have my men all kind of concentrated going that direction. He does... I didn't see that these Chaos Armored Trolls were coming up behind me, as well as another unit of Chaos Knights that are pretty much depleted. So, unfortunately, these Iron Drakes are about to face a really bad fate, but I still have some Iron Breakers, some Hammers are still alive. I still have some Thunders, or at least I did have some Thunders until he hit me in the rear with these Poisonous Warhounds. I got some pretty good kills on this Chaos Knight, but they are still able to get up close to me, which is going to kill them on the charge. But we're not doing too bad right now. You can see here the battle is really devolved, though. He was able to stop us from getting to his lords here, with his armored trolls. But I was able to get my helicopter over here to tie down his 3 lords. You can see them here. So they were trying to tie down him. Unfortunately, there is a dragon ogre here. One group of dwarf warriors reached it, but they're not too happy about these dragon ogres, who look really fucking awesome, by the way. Boom! Oh, there goes one of my helicopters. But my plan has worked, though. It looks like we are going to get there in time to be able to bring it to them. I have 1 Iron Drake left. I'm pretty sure they die. Yeah, there's more knights back there. They'll take them out. So I pretty much have to throw my men at these dragon ogres at this point. Looks like he tried to stop me with some Chaos Warhounds. But now it's my hammers here and my leader. So basically my best offensive unit, the hammers, and my general here, my lord. And they are finally going to meet me in combat. And they are mages, so they're not the best heroes and lords in combat, but let me tell you, they're pretty damn good nonetheless. Helicopters are so funny, fucking flying down that low. But they are going down. Be cool if you could, like, suicide them or something. No, I mean, that wouldn't be cool. That's not something I should joke about. I apologize. Alright, and there we go. Pyrrhic victory. So it's pretty damn close, and I don't even know how I did. I probably did poorly, but we'll take a look in here. Lord got 15 kills. That's not too many. Dwarf Warriors did not do very well, but they went up against Chaos Warriors mostly, so they were going to lose that pretty hard. Longbeards didn't do very well. Longbeard with great weapons did a little bit better. Slayers did have low kills, but that's a not very a telling number because they went up against trolls and giants and dragon ogres and everything else that was nasty, and I probably should have brought more of them. Hammers did not do as good as I thought they would, actually. Oh, I had 2 hammer units. 53, 39, okay. 87 on this Iron Breaker, though. They did pretty good. The Thunders, some of them got no, that's pretty low kills, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of battles in here, so I'm not sure what's good and what's bad. It seems like this isn't a lot of kills, but they did not deploy full armies, and they had a lot of giant units. So yeah, you have to take that into consideration, too. This isn't... looking at these numbers is not the same as looking at an Attila or Rome 2 battle, because they have a lot less men to kill, because a lot of those men are gigantic ogres. Yeah, that's just me making excuses so I don't look so bad, but okay, they didn't do hot, but not so bad. Iron Drakes did okay. They're kind of cool, though. I brought them for the cool factor. Organ guns I did not get to use. Cannons took out their artillery, which was nice, but then they got taken out, so we just neutralized their artillery, and then ours got neutralized. I really wish I got to use the organ gun more. The gyrocopter, I actually sent, I don't know if this was good or not, but I sent the gyrocopter after the giants and trolls as well. That I kind of used that to back up my slayers. I mean, I thought since it was at a high angle, it wouldn't have friendly fire, and I don't know if it has armor penetration or how it does against bigger things, but that's what I used it for, so who knows. And it's the brimstone variants, which I don't really know what that means, but my ally here, oh yeah, you can see his grave guards did much better. Grave guards with great weapons. Although, to be fair to myself, I was the middle front line. I was the rock, and then he was the wave that hit them from behind. Black Knights, looks like they got taken out by something pretty bad. Hero units, not so much. Obviously, the zombies don't do a whole lot, but I'm really impressed with those grave guards. Fellbats are pretty cheap, and they're mostly used for tying down units because they're so fast and they're flying units, so they can't be stopped by anything besides ranged projectiles, so they're really good at holding something down for a minute so you can get to it. And then the Vargheists are basically the same as Fellbats, only more expensive and giant, and they wreck the shit out of infantry. And they did okay. For Chaos, heroes did okay. Warriors, some of them, this Chosen with great weapons did really good. Cavalry, these Marauders didn't do very good. Chaos Warhounds not so well. Dragon Ogres, obviously a lot of kills. Ton of kills on those guys. Disturbed Goat, his Lord Kolek Suneater, the one that I had to kill. I focused him really hard, but he still managed to kill 56. Chaos Sorcerer Fire killed a few. Chaos Warriors, ooh, this one did really good. Some of the great weapons did okay. These Chaos Knights did really good. They really did good. Chaos Warhound's not super good, but not bad. These trolls did good, the armored trolls. The problem with the armored trolls is even though they're pretty damn tough, They have poor leadership, which means they'll rout pretty quickly if things aren't going their way. If they get flanked and surrounded, they don't like that, and they're in a run. You know, they're not intelligent. You know, they're beasts. They're monsters. Then they have Chaos Giants. The Chaos Giants actually got less than the Trolls, which is interesting. But I don't know. I really tried to focus them. Next time I go up against an army like that, I think as the Dwarves, I'm going to bring more Slayers, because I think that's really their only big unit. I mean, let's just take a quick look back here. I know this is kind of a long episode for just a battle replay, but it's the first Total War video I've done, besides my first impressions. So I just want to look at some stuff and talk with you guys a little bit about it, how it went. Yeah, so the Dwarves have no anti-infantry or anti-large units. They have no spearmen. Wait, did that say anti-large? No good against gates. Special range weapon. Yeah, the miners with blast charges. That's pretty cool. I think that's what these guys have. Special ranged weapon. Yeah. Let's see if you can see it in here. Maybe it'll say what they have. I don't know. That's the spell browser, which is really cool, by the way. You can see all the different schools of magic and the abilities that they have. Yeah, the Dwarves also have a flamethrower. It's so awesome. I don't know if the Iron Drakes were really that useful or not. I mean, they are armor-piercing missiles, whereas the flamethrower is weak against armor. It's not good, I think. Yeah, okay, so it can't punch through armor very well. But yeah, I don't really have that many anti-large. It's these Slayers. These Slayers are really anti-large, which I really needed in that battle. I could have used a lot more anti-large units. Maybe some more missile units that didn't get taken out by cavalry and stuff. I probably shouldn't have committed all my infantry right there at the beginning as well, but I definitely could have used more Slayers for those Dragon Ogres and shit. Fast for Dwarf, Death Blowed. Slayers are unbreakable and always fight to the bitter end, sometimes even beyond that. Imminent death only makes them fight harder. When killed in melee, Slayers launch a final attack with their dying breaths. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whirling axes. Slayers are armed with 2 axes, definitely whirling them at high speed to deflect incoming missile fire. Alright. That's interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I'm not 100% sure how often I'll do battle replays, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do about a Let's Play campaign yet. I might not even do one. We'll see kind of what your guys' reaction to Total War Warhammer is. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.